The Colts pull off the second largest comeback in postseason history, a 45-44 win over the Chiefs, who led by 28 at one point, despite losing Jamaal Charles after the first series to a concussion. They had everything going.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, again, it's all about the tempo. When you come out after halftime, I thought the Colts did an outstanding job, guys, of redirecting the tempo in their favor. That means hurry up. They're going to find ways to keep that defense on their heels. I thought T.Y. Hilton played huge. The formation adjustments, I thought they did a fantastic job of changing the way they played offensive football coming out after halftime, and that was definitely the key, guys.
Okay, we're going to get to the highlights in just a little bit here on SportsCenter with Eric Allen. What were you thinking, though? Early third quarter, it's a 28-point game. You're already penciling the Colts in, moving on in the playoffs?
Yeah, pretty much. You think, you know what, hey, it's not going to be an easy little task here. I thought that once, defensively, Robert Mathis had to show up. I thought he had to make a big pine play to really change the direction of how his defense was playing. They did an outstanding job, once of all, of blocking tempo as far as the Kansas City Chiefs concerned, avoiding the rush, moving away from Mathis, find out where he was, moving away from him, getting the ball off his hands early, and then they were going laterally. A lot of screens you saw from this Kansas City Chiefs football team, and believe me, to score 44 points without maybe the second best offensive player this year in football, Jamaal Charles, was a tremendous achievement for this football team. But again, I think all the injuries eventually caught up to him, not able to cover in the back end because you have your best cornerback and Flowers out. So again, T.Y. Hilton, Kobe Flinner able to make some big-time plays and continue drive to score touchdowns.
All right, so how historic was this? Let's take a look at just what the Colts did respective to NFL history. It was the second largest comeback in the postseason in NFL history. They scored 35 of the last 41 points of the game to pull it out. Once again, they trailed 38-10. And for those of you that recall that 92 wild card game where Frank Reich put his place in NFL history to defeat the Houston Oilers in overtime in Orchard Park, you could add what happened today at Lucas Oil Stadium to that list as we welcome Eric back in. Take me inside the mind of a player. What is going on right now in the Chiefs locker room? What's going on in the Colts locker room?
Oh, I mean, just in the Chiefs locker room, and I've been in that locker room many times. Basically, your season's over. So you're contemplating what you could have done. What went wrong? Why couldn't you keep the lead? You're really focused on yourself. What could I have done better to help my football team to be able to move on and get prepared for next week? All the hopes and aspirations of you guys hoisting that trophy up and getting those rings are all dashed this moment. It's not really about what this season was about and how far you've come and the great expectations that you had after you knew you were going to wrap the playoffs up. It's all about the missed opportunities. But on the other side, you have hope. You have an opportunity to know that, you can score against a very hot football team in Kansas City who really dominated the league early as far as the AFC is concerned defensively. You have great hope that you can go into anyone's building and put up these kind of numbers. You know that your quarterback is able to overcome adversity. You're excited about that. You're really excited and ramped up about preparing for the next week, whoever you play in the playoffs. So, again, it's another opportunity to get that chance to maybe hoist that trophy up at the end of the year. It's still all good. Everyone in Indianapolis is excited. Team, fans, ownership, everyone is extremely, again, excited about the opportunity to play next week.